Welcome to episode 6 of Cycling Prince Edward County. If you've been following along with this series, you'll know that for the past 5 years I've cycled almost every road in Prince Edward County, so I have a pretty good understanding of some of the best routes for road and gravel. And today is one I'm really excited about. I think this may be the best ride in Prince Edward County, so I'm hoping you follow along, take a look at this and see what you like. It's a fairly hilly route, and there'll be some hills and some a little bit of challenge. Today is also supposed to be getting up with the heat factor up to like 40 degrees Celsius, so I'm trying to get out early. Now I'm on road 8 and we're going to immediately start a climb, a couple of kilometers. I think the most gets up to around 6%, I think. So I've mentioned I'm going to be quite cognizant of my energy levels today, so I've got my heart strap on to measure my heart rate. I've got 2 water bottles with electrolytes, 1 snack, and I'll definitely be stopping along the way to do some videos and trying to find some shade, so I'm interested to see how I make out. Overall, this loop is quite quiet. Of course, the weekend's a bit busier during prime season, but the shoulder and the conditions of the roads a little bit hit and miss, as it is with almost any road in Prince Edward County. There's an example of some pretty poor shoulder you'll get along here once in a while. This section of road coming into Wapoose is really nice, but it is pretty bumpy. I've done it in both a road bike and gravel bike. Certainly navigate it, but it needs some work. Well, this is a regular stop when I do it here. Nice little market. You get food, drinks, coffee. Hot enough, we'll try a popsicle. I do love it here, it's really nice. I'll grab some shade. The first glimpses over there are some vineyards. Today we'll be passing through some, we're passing by some wineries, cideries. Prince Edward County, as you probably know, is quite well known for their wine industry, and a lot of craft breweries now too, so really nice place to come and visit. Salted caramel, yummy. Coming up now on the Wapoose Winery, and it's quite a nice spot near stop. They have a nice restaurant. Nice with the water in the background. A lot of weddings there too. This is probably one of my favorite sections of this loop of the road. It's really pretty and scenic. Nice, you can stop here too, get a little snack and a break. So I should mention, if you decide you don't want to do this full loop, there are, I believe, 4 crossroads that you can take to get you back to 7. Rock right there is beautiful. Done it before. It's gravel, it's a little hilly. Really nice. You see, I'm constantly navigating potholes, and but I just got stopped by a local cyclist, a road cyclist, who kind of warned me at the loop where we start turning back here. There's a whole bunch of paving going on, so so I'm going to check it out and see how it is. If not, we might have to make some adjustments, but you're going to get a nice look at the bay, which would be on the most eastern end of the county. This is one of the nicest spots in the loop here for sure. Really nice. Neat little church. But all there is in Cressy, there's some nice homes. Well, things are slowing down a bit. The sun's come out and quite a bit hotter. It's chip and seal, and I've had about a 1 to 3% grade. And the wind's picking up. So one thing you'll notice in this part of the world is there's predominantly westerly winds, so no matter how you tackle this loop, there's a good chance you're going to hit those. Hi. How are you?
I'm alright. We made it this far. So
Oh yeah, it's no problem for this bike, but
and I'll let her know that you're here, so she takes
well, I'll be a while, especially going up that hill
Yeah.
in 40-degree
Well,
weather.
you could just grab onto his hitch maybe.
Yeah, my luck, I'd be.
You're in great shape, eh? Like, look at those muscles.
Not bad for a 61-year-old. Well, she was super nice, or taking sympathy on me, I'm not sure. Said I'm in pretty good shape. How about that? I'll take that any time of the day. So this section actually on the sort of north side, Highway 7 is, you got some good sized hills. Of course, they're not mountains, but you'll notice them. So, done them before, we'll tackle them again. That was about another 6%er. Getting attacked by a swarm of deer flies or something. Leave me alone. Coming up on our next hill. It was kind of pretty with the rock cuts. Waiting for my heart rate to come down. Had a couple of warnings there about my heart rate being too high, but you get that when you're climbing. It was over 8%. So it's a few hill sections again on this side, like I mentioned. You'll put you through your workout. The heat makes it a bit harder than maybe normally, but so we're going to carry on now. We should be at Lake in the Mountain Provincial Park shortly. I arrived at Lake in the Mountain. They call it a provincial park, but it really is just a very unique structure. I'll take you up to see it. A couple of nice restaurants here too. They've all actually redone this very nicely. It was pretty run down before. There you are. The Lake in the Mountain is unique because it's a naturally fed lake on top of this small mountain, well above the water. So I'm going to take you over to the other side and we look across to the ferry. You'll get an idea of how far up we are here. They've done a nice job. I haven't been up here in a while. They really made it quite nice and cleared a lot of stuff out because it was so overgrown you couldn't see anything. It's a beautiful view from up here. You can see there's a ferry comes from the Picton side. I'll take you down near there and then heads over there and heads over towards Kingston that way. What a nice day. This restaurant here on the left I've been in a few years ago and it's really nice. So it's really pretty. I've been in this one, this beautiful view over the bay there. So at the bottom of the hill I just came down, the Lake in the Mountain Hill they call it, you're hitting the Waterfront Trail, Highway 33. And I did a video on that last year where I went from Picton to Kingston, so you can take a look at that. I'm not going to go down, the ferry is down here, it's going the wrong direction, but I'll add some clips right now of what that looks like. It's really nice. They have a little brewery here as well in the resort. I haven't been in there yet, but maybe one of these days. So we're gonna head on to Picton. Maybe find some place to have a little bite to eat and a beer. This is downtown Picton. I love it here. It's really nice. There's nice shops, really good food. If you have the money, you can stay at the Royal Hotel for your bike tour. I do not. That was a great ride. I fared fairly well considering the heat. Fair bit of climbing. I knew that, but today it seemed a little bit harder just with the. I think sometimes it's a filming, just a lack of continuity, and the heat as well certainly played a role. But overall, it was really, really good. I'm happy that I did it. I'm happy that I filmed that. You're able to see what I really do think is probably the best ride in Prince Edward County. You definitely want to be at least a somewhat experienced cyclist, strong enough to take those hills. Have an e-bike or road bike is really good on that section, but I did it on my Kona gravel bike and it was fine. But it's great. You can also consider starting at Lake of the Mountain or in Wapoose. I see Lake of the Mountain parking lot for the park now. You have to pay for parking, but you could do that. Then that'll actually cut about 15 to 20k out of your loop if you want to do it that way too. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you like this content, or give it a like. Take care. Some nice bikes there. That was so good. I think they put me over in the corner here because I smell so bad after that ride.